all over the country, including right here in Western Mass, are heading down to Washington, D.C. Now, those heading to the nation's capital are participating in the Motorcoaches Roll for Awareness rally.
I feel like the motorcoach industry was left behind.
Hundreds of charter buses from all over the U.S. will be taking part in a rally in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. They say that they need federal help, and they need it now.
These Yankee Trails motorcoaches are just waiting to be filled with passengers again. The company has 52 of them, and not one is on the road revenue producing.
There's been financial assistance for the airlines and for the transit authorities, and the motorcoach industry is just as important. We just need the help.
Now the bus industry is about to make a big pitch to lawmakers in Washington. In fact, about 800 buses will snake through the streets of the Capitol this week.
We move military troops, we move school children, we move conventioneers.
But in mid-March, the coronavirus hit the brakes on the $15 billion motorcoach industry.
Many of us in the industry don't expect to have any real business for the rest of this year. This is really, for us, the year that wasn't.
Rhode Island Democratic Senator Jack Reed and Republican Senator Susan Collins have called on the Treasury Secretary to help ensure the motorcoach industry bounces back like aid given to the airlines.
There is a national rally happening today in Washington, D.C. by the motorcoach industry.
Allie Reed is live at Transbridge Lines in Bethlehem with details. Allie?
I'm going to be going there for a major rally that's happening, talking all about how busing companies across the U.S. are very important to our nation, as well as pushing for federal assistance over the next few weeks. Berks County-based Klein Transportation and Bethlehem-based Transbridge Lines are packing up and heading out to our nation's capital Wednesday morning.
This is to call attention to the plight of our industry and ask Congress and the White House to help us get back on our feet.
Without assistance, there are many businesses that may not survive this.
Transbridge Lines will wait for the go from New York Governor Andrew Cuomo as commuters makes up the majority of its riders.
So it's been nearly 2 months since motor coaches in Maine have been able to leave and take people to places.
You can see some of the buses behind me. We're here live at the Kennebunk Service Plaza, and these buses will be hitting the road heading to Washington, D.C. And that
the industry across the country is really just going to need some assistance in order to get through this, especially if we're talking about no summer and no fall, because if that happens, we're right back into winter when November rolls around, and that's right back into slow season.